ഹരേ കൃഷ്ണ 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 ഹരേ 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 രാമ 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 ഹരേ ഹരേ. നമ്മൾക്ക് ഇന്ന് വളരെ അപൂർവമായിട്ടുള്ളൊരു മഹാഭാഗ്യമാണ് കിട്ടിയിട്ടുള്ളത്. ശ്രീല പ്രഭുപാദരുടെ നേരിട്ടുള്ള ഡിസൈപ്പിളായിട്ടുള്ള ഗുരുദേവ് ദാസ് പ്രഭുജിയുമായിട്ട് നമ്മൾക്കൊന്ന് കാണാനുള്ള അവസരം, അദ്ദേഹമായിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു സത്സംഗത്തിനുള്ള ഒരു മഹാഭാഗ്യം നമ്മൾക്ക് കിട്ടിയിരിക്കുകയാണ്. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾക്ക് അറിയേണ്ടതായിട്ടുള്ളത് ഈ കൃഷ്ണ കോൺഷ്യസിൽ, കൃഷ്ണാഭാവത്തിൽ നമ്മൾ പുരോഗമിക്കാനായിട്ട് നമ്മൾ എന്തെല്ലാമാണ് പ്രവർത്തിക്കേണ്ടത്. ശ്രീല പ്രഭുപാദരുമായിട്ടുള്ള പ്രഭുജിയുടെ ആ ഒരു അടുപ്പം, അതിനെക്കുറിച്ചിട്ട് ഞങ്ങൾ അറിയാനായിട്ട് ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നു. അപ്പം ഞാൻ ശ്രീമദ് ഭാഗവതം നമ്മൾക്ക് പലരിൽ നിന്നും അറിയാനായിട്ട് സാധിക്കും. അതേപോലെ ഭഗവത്ഗീതയെക്കുറിച്ചിട്ടും ധാരാളം അറിയാനായിട്ട് സാധിക്കും. പക്ഷേ നമ്മൾക്ക് ഭഗവാന്റെ ഏറ്റവും പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട ഭഗവാനിൽ നിന്ന് വന്നിട്ട് ശക്തിയാവേശാവതാരമായിട്ടുള്ള ശ്രീല പ്രഭുപാദരെക്കുറിച്ച് നമ്മൾക്ക് അത്രയൊന്നും ആളുകൾക്ക് അറിയാൻ സാധിക്കാറില്ല. അപ്പോൾ പ്രഭുജി ഗുരുവായൂർ വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഗുരുവായൂരപ്പനെ ദർശനം ചെയ്തു, ക്ഷേത്രങ്ങളിലെല്ലാം ദർശനം ചെയ്തു. അതിൻ്റെ ശേഷം അവിടുന്ന് ഇസ്കോൺ ഗുരുവായൂരിൽ വന്നിരിക്കുകയാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ആ പ്രഭുജിയുടെ വിലപ്പെട്ട വാക്കുകളിൽ കൂടെ നമ്മൾക്ക് എങ്ങനെയാണ് ഈ ഭക്തിയിൽ പ്രോഗ്രസ് ആവുക എന്നുള്ളതും ശ്രീല പ്രഭുപാദരുമായിട്ടുള്ള ആ പ്രഭുജിയുടെ എന്തെന്നില്ലാത്ത അടുപ്പത്തിനെ കുറിച്ചിട്ടും അതിനെക്കുറിച്ചിട്ട് നമ്മൾക്ക് കേൾക്കാം പ്രഭുജിയുടെ വാക്കുകളിൽ കൂടെ. ഹരേ കൃഷ്ണ. എല്ലാവരും ശ്രദ്ധയോടുകൂടി കേൾക്കാം. ഹരേ കൃഷ്ണ.
I am very happy to be here in Guruvayur. I am actually Guru Kripa. From Guru Kripa and Krishna's mercy, we get the jnana and vairagya, and also from Guru we get the seed of bhakti. Bhakti comes from, without the blessing of Guru, we cannot get bhakti. The Guru is such a thing, such a vast, no one can explain the glories of Guru. It is said, you make the whole earth as a paper, and all the trees, from the trees you make pen, and Sapta Samudram, means 7 seas, you make ink, but still you cannot write the glories of Guru. When such an vast is the glories of Guru, means no one can write the glories of Guru. And especially the Diksha Guru. And Diksha Guru is one, but you may have many Shiksha Gurus. He who teaches Guru. Just like from the Shastra we know that Dattatreya, he took 21 Gurus. You know, Dattatreya is the incarnation of Vishnu, Krishna. There are he is the son of Anasuya, Atri and Anasuya. Anasuya, from Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, he got 3 children. One is Chandra and one is From Brahma he got Chandra, and from Shiva she got Durvasa Muni, and the third one is Dattatreya. And Dattatreya is also considered as Avaduta, means he is above all material manifestation. He no hard and fast rule for the devotees. Actually, we all know whenever the acharyas comes, they come with the specific plan. They change the rule of the, even they change the rule of the Shastra. Means, just like as we know, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave this Harinam to us, Yuga Dharma, Harinama iva kevalam kalau nasteva gatiranyatha Kali Kale Nama Rupe Krishna Avatar. In Kali Yuga, only Harinam, Krishna Avatar is the same in the Nama. And that Nama comes from Guru. If it is, just like I always give the example, a parrot speaks Harinam, parrot gets moksha? No. Human being chants Harinam, human being gets moksha. Parrot speaks because it has been taught to speak, it repeats, and maybe, so parrot in the cage is not happy in the cage. When the parrot is free, it becomes happy, right? So there is a same thing. One great incident took place, which I wanted to explain to you. One rich man, he in his golden cage, he put a parrot and he started teaching him Harinam, And one sannyasi always used to say, everything you see, when you chant Harinam, you will be get rid of this material world, you will get Krishna Bhakti. Then parrot asks him, why I am not getting mukti from this cage? Then that sannyasi tells him, I know a trick. The trick is, I will teach you a lesson that which you can control your breathing. Control your breathing. So, when the breathing stops, whenever your king comes to your cage, you stop your breathing. That art has been taught by that sannyasi, and that parrot, what she did, she held her breath, and it acted like it is dead. Then king came, and he throwed away, opened the cage, and he throwed the parrot out of the cage. It is not useful for that king. As soon as he opened the cage, the parrot started flying. Because the purpose of telling this story to you is that Guru makes our binding, or we are in the cage of this material world, that from that cage, he wanted to make us free. For our fortunate, I got contact with Srila Prabhupada in 1972, and I got my first initiation in Calcutta, Mayapur, sorry. The first introduction to my guru is that I told him that I am from Udupi. He told me that, wow, you are from Udupi, we are Madhva Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, you are from Madhva. I told him that we are Madhva Brahmana by birth, but actually joining the ISKCON, I will tell you, I was fascinated by the Western devotees singing, dancing Harinam and speaking Sanskrit verses from the Gita and Bhagavatam so fluently. I thought that I am nowhere in front of these Westerners, or in another word, we used to call them as Mlechas. Mlecha means Prabhupada, dog eaters. Swapad, dog eater, whatever. Or Swapad, dog eater. Prabhupada, after changing those dog eaters, or in the foreigners, he came to India in 1971. He started preaching. In 71, 72, there is a Ujjain Kumbha. Of course, this year in 25 also there is a Kumbha now. And that Kumbha, Prabhupada used to say that I am proud of, I can make this, the proud of her. He became very proud that he was to tell us, see, this is the power of Harinam. I make these white elephants to dance. Foreigners. These foreigners, I made them to dance by the Harinam. So he used to proudly present his foreign devotees to Indians. The purpose, always Prabhupada used to say us, this is my publicity. Matlab, he used to tell us in Hindi, kam kharcha, jada charcha. Means he was very minded, because we never used to, we are all beggars. Means we used to go for bhiksha. Hardly we used to get any bhiksha, so we used to, whatever we used to get, we used to do it. So Prabhupada used to make us the slogans, kam kharcha, jada charcha. Means minimum expenditure. Means Prabhupada was very particular of many things, And Prabhupada, I observe him, he always encourages all his disciples' effort. Maybe that effort gives you the good result or a bad result, it doesn't matter. He encourages the effort one takes. If the effort is taken by anybody, if it is consistent, then it means, consistence means continually you do it, then you are bound to get success. That is the key of the success, Prabhupada used to say. Consistency. And he gave us the two mantras, so he made us the morning program of ISKCON, getting up early in the morning at the time of Brahma Muhurta, finishing your japa, and then Bhagavatam classes. Means disciple means discipline. If he is not disciplined, you cannot call him as a disciple. Discipline word comes from disciple. Niyamit roop se means consistently. It is not one day business. Bhakti is a serious business. You have to be consistent, you be like that. So Prabhupada, now we got into such a bad time, we do not know in the evening we are going to get prasadam or not. We used to always change the place. Even in Bombay, we used to first stay in one flat in Mafatlal Park. Then from there, after 6 months, we shifted to Akash Ganga. From Akash Ganga, we shipped to Juhu Chandan Society. From Chandan Society to Hare Krishna land, where the disputes came there, and municipal authorities, they wanted to destroy the temple, Hare Krishna temple. So the struggle was always there. Actually, Prabhupada used to say us that, you believe it or not, at one time when we were there in the Hare Krishna land, Juhu, in Bombay, whole day, if you count with all the publicity, whole day the visitors in the temple, 100 maximum. Today, you cannot, from the morning Mangalarti, there are 1,000 people. Means you imagine. So I always say that this is my conviction in the association of Prabhupada, and I am confirmed that wherever the name Prabhupada is there, that project is going to flourish like anything. So I say, where the logic ends, magic begins. Means तर्क कहाँ खत्म होता है, वहाँ मैजिक जादू शुरू होता है. मतलब so I always believe Prabhupada taught us, believe in the present. Believe in the present. That is Vartaman. Vartaman means present. He never escapist only think of tomorrow or give some excuses, but one cannot give excuses. Means escapism is not the way of bhaktas. Bhakta means facing the challenges. Once you face the challenges are in manifold. Adhyatmik, Adi Bhautik, Adi Daivik. There are many fold of miseries. It's bound to come. But we become so strong by facing the problems that small problems becomes nothing to us now. Right? We are all matured, just like, or we are in the safe hand. One thing is certain, that Prabhupada we always say, how many times we say, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to assembled devotees, but to get that glory, what type of struggle Prabhupada took, and in the initial time the devotees took, it is unimaginable. You believe people used to say that when in Juhu, for example, I stayed in the initial days, we used to live in a hut, a tarpaulin hut, where rats used to come and eat our fingernails, toes nails. We always used to get prasadam, aloo and baigan. Two are always there because that is the cheapest vegetable available. Means a very struggling days. We used to travel from Juhu to catch the local train from Santa Cruz. We used to go by bus. We never used to rent a taxi. Nowadays everyone. Now I envy you all because now by the grace of Krishna, ISKCON has glorified so much. You have lot of facilities. At that time we had to get one telephone line was very difficult. One landline to get that is so difficult. So advanced technology as we are using now. When Prabhupada, we always used to say, it's when we speak about Prabhupada, it's never-ending story. It goes on and on for months together. Such a glory is Prabhupada's sacrifice. Prabhupada used to say, Bombay is my office, Vrindavan is my home, and Mayapur is my dream project. So Prabhupada spent most of the time in Vrindavan to preparing for preaching, translating Bhagavatam first 3 cantos in Radha Damodar Mandir. That 2 quarters you can see if you go to Radha Damodar Mandir even today. Small, on one desk is there. Even his kitchen room is so small. In front of the kitchen there is a window. You can see Rupa Goswami's Samadhi there. So, with Vrindavan climate is such, it is so extreme. In cold days it is so cold. In the winter it is so cold. In summer it is so hot. Extreme climate. So in those climatic conditions, with lot of austerity, Radha Damodar Mandir, he got the rent at that time 20 rupees a month. To get that 20 rupees he used to beg. He doesn't have any money with him, then Prabhupada always used to tell us what Krishna does beautifully is karomi bandhu vichedam. First he does, he takes away your relatives. And second thing he does is take away your opulences. Means opulences, you follow my point. Your facilities are that karomi bandhu vichedam karische dhananchaya. Means he takes away from the wealth of yours. When you take away of your wealth of yours, then if you are helpless, then you approaches me, he embraces with his both hands or 10 hands of Krishna. Prabhupada experienced himself. He was unsuccessful and successful. He got problem in his grahastha ashram. In grahastha ashram there is always problem. Problem from better off or children. Every parents, I always say that 1 foot baby, when it takes birth, 1 foot से 6 foot करने के लिए, means they do a lot of sacrifice. But children and parents' only desire is that children must be happy. That is the only intention. Love is like that. Love means doing service without any expectation. If you expect anything, then that means it becomes a business. And nowadays what we do generally, I've seen many devotees in Guruvayur. From the morning I am seeing. Today first time I came to Guruvayur, I had mixed feeling. There are many devotees I have overheard, they are asking something from Guruvayurappan. That means you want something from God. Don't you think that God knows better than you? If you ask one thing from God, He will give it to you. But you don't have the second chance to asking from Him. You got my point? If you want second chance, we have to only, as I always say, you must learn to talk with Krishna or Guru and Gauranga and Sri Radha Madan Mohan or Radha Govinda Dev or Guruvayurappan. We have to learn to talk with him. Means we generally even teaches our children to begging. You ask from God, you will get everything. So nowadays the tendency of the children becomes like this. When they grow up a little bit, they beg from their parents, आज मुझे मोबाइल चाहिए, कल मेरे को लैपटॉप चाहिए, always begging. Prabhupada used to tell us that don't beg from anybody, you thank God whatever you are having. You thank Him. Because we got many things that others do not have it. Huh? Just like I was telling Prabhuji, this, whatever the condition you are in today, did you dreamt of it? Huh? God gives us more than we deserve. Don't you think so? Huh? So thank for Him, don't beg from Him. He knows what you want and when to give and when not to give. So that is the lesson taught by Srila Prabhupada to us. So, see, it was not so easy for Prabhupada to create this ISKCON, create this, we hear from devotees, Prabhupada went on Jaladut to America in 1965, where at the age of 70 plus, with 70 rupees in his pocket, which has no value in America. But to get that free passage from Jaladuta, Prabhupada used to tell us, I went 30 times to Sumati Morarji's office. 30 times. You imagine how much patience he needed. Huh? So, just to get one ticket from steamship navigation, Skindia steamship navigation ticket, free passage, consistently, you believe it or not, and Sumati Morarji, when he came with the foreign devotees, she told herself to that meeting, मैं इसीलिए टिकट नहीं दे रहा था क्योंकि तुम बूढ़े हो गए, वहाँ जाके ठंडी में मर जाओगे तुम. That was the pity on Prabhupada. She never gave the free passages. At last she got convinced that he insisted, that's what I mean to say, that consistency. We have to be consistent because the Prabhupada approach was that, consistent. Whatever we do, consistently we do. That itself is a tapasya. He went 25 times to Sumati Morarji, he got a passage. And it was not easy to start ISKCON. Because at that time, of course, we have a tendency generally. We have a tendency of taking it easy. But always there is a saying in English, from cup to lip, lot of slip. You might have heard, right? From cup to lip, there is lot of slip. Because it may look easy, if it spill it over, the whole dress is going to be get dirty, right? So it looks easy now. The struggle took by Srila Prabhupada and the devotees of in the initial stage, it was you cannot imagine, and now it is all you have. So I envy you all sometime because you got everything ready now, because at that time Prabhupada used to take like this. Now I am carrying this walking stick. Prabhupada used to walk walking stick. He used to yell us with sticks. You might have seen the one photograph of Prabhupada showing his like this. Means he was not, he used to love us like anything, and he used to correct us. We are all young age. We see all the devotees who we joined at that time 20, 25, 30, less than 30 devotees. So we knew nothing about it. But one thing I have experienced by being a devotee, we become fearless. The fearlessness comes from mercy of Guru and Krishna. Krishna devotee never have any fear because he knows he is protected by Guru and Gauranga. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.